Welcome to the Interesting Documentaries YouTube channel, where today I'll tell you an extraordinary story of Lithuanian heroes. Hearing this story brought me a realization and a certain sadness about what's happening with Lithuanians these days. Everyone blames the government with all sorts of conspiracy theories, and there are many people who simply demean Lithuania. It's as if the patriotism and the love felt by Lithuania's elders, their blood shed on this land, have long been forgotten. Today, we'll travel near Kaunas to the Zapyskis area, a place that remembers the painful yet heroic struggles of Lithuanian partisans for freedom. It was right here in the Drapa campus forest that an important partisan center was located, becoming not only a refuge but also a symbol of resistance. Deep in the forests of Kazlu Ruda, a group of freedom fighters gathered in the winter of 1944, determined to resist the Soviet occupation. Most of them were young people from the local area who knew these woods well. As the cold winter of 1944 approached, the Drapa campus forest became the sanctuary for about 30 men. Jonas Misevicius, a non-commissioned officer of the Lithuanian army, stepped up to lead this group. He was an experienced and determined leader who understood the necessity of organizing resistance. In this remote location, the partisans began to set up their secret encampment. Two bunkers were meticulously and cleverly dug and well camouflaged. One served as living quarters, where the partisans could rest and plan their actions. This bunker also functioned as a hospital, a vitally important place for treating the wounded, even in the harsh forest conditions. Food supplies were also taken care of, with a reliable warehouse set up, allowing the partisans to endure the long and difficult winter period. 19 Lithuanian men spent the winters of 1944 and 1945 in these bunkers. Imagine their daily lives, constant tension, and the cold they felt in their harsh natural conditions. But they were united by a strong desire for freedom and a determination to fight. In the spring of 1945, the encampment received an important addition. A radio operator named Jurgis Saisis, codenamed Aris, arrived. His arrival was extremely significant because he brought a radio transmitter. This allowed the Forest brothers to maintain contact with other resistance centers and receive important information from outside. Along with Aris, a partisan named Sofiriokis came to the encampment. The latter raised suspicions among other partisans because he tended to simply disappear. As it later turned out, he was a traitor. This peace in their forest oasis didn't last long. On June 12, 1945, 14 of the Forest brothers from this encampment headed to Zygmunt Balsi's farmstead in the village of Kluniskyai, just a few kilometers through the forest. Their task was to spend the night there, then move to a bunker near Pavilskis the next day and settle in. Tired after their march, the partisans had just laid down to rest when the homestead was suddenly surrounded by NKVD agents. The first to die was a partisan assigned to guard duty, who was on watch near the houses. The unexpected and uneven battle was brutal. Buildings caught fire from the flying bullets. 5 partisans died defending heroically, while others managed to survive. After the bloody clash, Zygmunt Balsi's homestead was burned down. It was there, next to the burned houses, that the remains of the fallen partisans were buried. Today, this place is an important symbol of partisan remembrance. However, the occupying authorities didn't stop searching for partisans, armed with information given to them by the partisan Sofiriokis, who was the driver. In August 1945, NKVD forces surrounded the Drapa campus encampment itself. Again, fierce fighting ensued. During this confrontation, the radio operator Jurgis Saisis Aris, who was vital for the partisans' communication with the outside world, was killed. Zygmunt Balsis, who had provided shelter for the partisans in his homestead, was outside near the camp during the siege. He was the first to be seized and taken away. He was tortured and killed on the spot. His burial place is unknown. All 3 of Zygmunt Balsi's sons were partisans, and it was at his homestead that his youngest son Viktoras Balsis, just 17 years old, was killed. The legendary partisan Vytautas Balsis, nicknamed Oaras Ash, was severely wounded in these battles at the Papiskis Novos partisan encampment. However, through extraordinary willpower and a fortunate coincidence, he managed to break out of the encirclement with a few other men, hiding near a nearby stream. Vytautas Balsys continued the partisan struggle in the Kazlų Rūda forests until 1948. He was eventually arrested and exiled to the harsh Norilska. Vytautas Balsys could only return to Lithuania in 1966. His story is another testament to the unbroken spirit of resistance of the Lithuanian nation. The history of the Drapacampis forest is just one of many episodes in the struggle of Lithuania's forest brothers. It is a reminder of the heroism, sacrifice, and extraordinary determination of people to defend their freedom and independence, even under the most difficult conditions. Let us not forget these heroes and their sacrifice. Let us be worthy of their memory. If you like this video, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel and share it with others interested in Lithuanian history. And now, thank you for watching, and see you in the next interesting documentary video about Lithuania's extraordinary history.